Good morning. It is Tuesday, August the 16th, and believe it or not, I'm shooting this for the third time again. I keep having these technical problems that I can't explain, and that really does something to me. But I'm positive and I'm happy. Today's daily reflection is I had dropped out. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 80. We might next ask ourselves what we mean when we say that we have harmed other people. What kind of harm do people do one another anyway? To define the word harm in a practical way, we might call it the result of instincts in collision, which cause physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual damage to people. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 80. I had been to 8th step meetings, always thinking I really hadn't harmed many people, mostly myself. But the time came when I wrote my list out, and it was not as short as I thought it would be. I either liked you, disliked you, or needed something from you. It was that simple. People hadn't done what I wanted them to do, and intimate relationships were out of hand because of my partner's unreasonable demands. Were these sins of omission? Because of my drinking, I had dropped out, never sending cards, returning calls, being there for other people, or taking part in their lives. What a grace it has been to look at these relationships, to make my inventory in quiet, alone with the God of my understanding, and go forth daily with willingness to be honest and forthright in my relationships. As we've discussed, I did the steps to the best of my ability. I don't even really remember my 8 steps from back then. It was 10 to 15 years ago. I was still in active use, even though I was in the program. I wanted it. I just didn't know how to get it. It's very simple for people to tell you, keep coming back, and to quote cute little one day at a times, and let God, let go, blah, blah. It doesn't help you stay sober. It doesn't help you not suffer. Okay? Doing these steps and understanding them will get you to the point where you no longer have to suffer. When you're suffering from whatever you call it. I'm really losing it today because I'm so frustrated. When you suffer from undiagnosed alcoholism and you don't have the steps or whatever, the physical steps, not the virtual steps here, to get better, your mind thinks if I just don't drink, things are going to be fine. And they're not. We still isolate. We still harmed people. We still lied. We still did all the things we did. We just weren't drinking, and we were more miserable than we were before because we didn't have any form of relief. So when you get up to the 8th step, hopefully with what I'm trying to do, if we do this together, once we get to the 8th step, we're going to have an understanding of what it is we're actually doing. Not doing it for the sake of the man that's leading the group says, this is what to do, write it down, done. They may have explained some stuff about how it worked for them or people in the room, but it's different for everybody, and we're all going to have our own excuses and reasons of why we omitted this person or we didn't omit the other person. So, that being said, don't drop out. Try to stay involved in people's lives, even if you're currently in active use. Put that on hold for a minute and just really think to yourself, am I really there for my children? Am I really there for my wife? Did I say happy birthday to my friend? Did I give my condolences when somebody died? We tend to run away from things that involve feelings, especially when they come to other people, because it's hard for us to relate to normal people. That's what I'm going to go with for right now, because I've done this literally more than 3 times, because my Just for Today meeting is a daily reflection meeting, so I already did one there. I did one over at the Indian. I don't want to keep saying the same thing, so this was a different take on it. I have some other stuff in the can, as they call it. I'm trying to figure out to just drop it raw, produce it, or whatnot. I might put a few things out, see what your reaction is. But most importantly, if you've made it this far into the video, please just subscribe. Hit the like button. I don't know why I need to feel that people are actually watching, love it or hate it. If you subscribe, it just means something to me, that it's an accomplishment that I'm talking to people that are actually opening their ears, whether you like it, dislike it, or whatever. So it would really mean a lot for you to subscribe. Liking it's a bonus. It's free. You hit the thumbs up. It's not going to hurt anyone. No one's going to know you were there. It's all anonymous. Shh. You leave a comment, they might know who you are. But if you don't want to leave a comment in that way, reach out to me, Mike595959@gmail.com. I'm easy to find. Facebook, Instagram, whatever, MySpace. You know how to get me. I love you all. Have a lovely Tuesday. And try not to isolate. Don't drop out.